The world is spinning faster than ever before, dragging us into a relentless vortex of digital temptations, constant noise, and overwhelming daily distractions today. Are you truly the master of your own mind? Or have you become a mere slave to the chaotic circumstances of this modern digital era? In the midst of this overwhelming confusion, we must look back to the past to find the timeless strength required to survive and thrive today. Today, we embark on a journey to rediscover the ancient wisdom of Bushido, the way of the warrior, blended perfectly with powerful Stoic philosophy principles. This unique combination of Eastern discipline and Western resilience will help you forge an unbreakable spirit and a character that cannot be easily shaken down. Prepare yourself to enter the forge of the warrior, where the 8 principles of Bushido will transform your mind into a fortress of absolute steel. Let the bells of the past wake your sleeping soul as we explore how to maintain unyielding discipline in an age that demands your attention. The path begins now. Open your heart to the discipline of the ancients and learn what it truly means to live with purpose and honor. We begin with Gi, the principle of justice. For a warrior, justice is the most fundamental virtue, the bedrock upon which all other values stand. Justice is not about external laws or the fear of punishment. It is the inner integrity that guides you to do what is right always. You must become your own judge. Act correctly because it is right, not because someone is watching you or because you expect a public reward. When you align your actions with your internal moral compass, you develop a sense of peace that no external chaos can ever take away from. Next is You, the principle of courage. True courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the decision to act despite the presence of fear. As the Stoic Seneca once said, the storm is what rinds the sailor, and the difficulty is what truly rinds the character of the man. Courage means taking risks for the sake of what is right. It is the strength to step out of your comfort zone every single day. To practice this today, face one thing you have been avoiding. Whether it is a difficult conversation or a hard task, do it with courage. Listen to the steady beat of your own heart. It is the rhythm of bravery. Let it drive you forward into the unknown without hesitation. The combination of justice and courage creates a foundation that cannot be broken. You know what is right, and you have the strength to act. This is the start of your discipline. Hold these 2 principles close to your soul as we move into the softer side of the warrior. We transition to Jin, the principle of benevolence. A warrior who has the power to kill must also have the immense capacity to love others. Benevolence is the highest expression of power. Only the strong can afford to be truly kind, for kindness is a choice, not a social weakness. In a world full of hostility and competition, choosing to be kind is a radical act of self-control and a sign of a great soul. Be the person who brings light into a dark room. Use your strength to protect the weak and your wisdom to guide those who wander. Next comes Rei, or respect. Respect is not just about manners. It is an external manifestation of your internal discipline and your high self-worth. If you do not respect yourself, you cannot expect it from others. Respect begins with the way you treat your own body and your mind. The way you treat a stranger, an enemy, or a friend reflects the level of control you have over your own ego and your pride. Remember that no one can control your peace unless you give them the key. Stay respectful even when others are not, to maintain your power. If you agree that your peace belongs only to you, leave a comment saying, "No one controls my peace but me," to affirm your commitment. Let the soft music of benevolence and respect guide your daily interactions, turning every moment into a practice of high-level spiritual discipline and grace. The warrior's path is not only about the sword, it is about the heart that directs the hand and the respect that honors life. Now we reach Makoto, the principle of honesty and sincerity. In the Bushido code, to speak and to act are considered the same thing. When a samurai said he would do something, it was as good as done. There was no need for a written contract or oath. Are your words and actions aligned? Being honest with yourself is the hardest and most important form of discipline you will ever have to master. Do not lie to yourself about your progress or your failures. See reality as it is and speak only the truth to yourself and others. This honesty builds a character of steel. When you are sincere, you have nothing to hide and no fear of being discovered as a fraud. Then we have Meiyo, or honor. Honor is the mirror of your soul. It is the internal sense of worth that comes from living virtuously. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This is the essence of honor. Your honor is your own. Do not let the opinions or judgments of the outside world dim the light of your own self-respect and value. Live in a way that if your actions were visible to the whole world, you would still be proud of who you are and what you did. Makoto and Meiyo are the internal guards of your character. They ensure that you remain true to your path even when you are completely alone. In the silence of your own mind, let these principles resonate. They are the echoes of a warrior's soul, reaching out to your modern life. We move to the final two, Chugi and Jiseigo. Chugi represents loyalty. It is the unwavering commitment to a cause or a higher purpose. In our modern world of instant gratification, loyalty to a long-term goal is a rare and precious form of mental discipline and inner strength. Loyalty means staying true to your ideals when things get difficult. It is the grit to keep going when everyone else has already quit. Who are you loyal to? What is the mission that defines your life? A warrior without a mission is just a man with a sword. Finally, we have Jiseigo, or self-control. This is the pinnacle of the Bushido code. To master others is strength. To master yourself is true power. Self-control is the ability to govern your emotions, your desires, and your impulses. It is the shield that protects your mind from the world's chaos. The greatest warrior is not the one who defeats 1,000 enemies, but the one who has conquered his own internal demons and fears. To practice this, embrace voluntary hardship. Try fasting or taking a cold shower to prove to yourself that your mind is the master. When you control your body, you begin to control your mind. When you control your mind, you become an unstoppable force in your own life. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Without self-control, your potential is just a dream that will never come true. Loyalty to your mission and control over yourself. These are the twin pillars of a life lived with meaning, power, and absolute authority. Time is the one resource you cannot get back. Use your self-control to spend it on things that truly matter to your soul's growth. Focus is the modern equivalent of the samurai's blade. Keep it sharp, keep it clean, and use it with precision every single day of your life. Disconnect from the noise to reconnect with your purpose. This is the ultimate act of loyalty to yourself and your higher calling in life. You have the tools, you have the principles. Now, you must apply them to the battlefield of your daily existence and modern career. How do we bring this ancient warrior spirit into our modern offices and daily lives? It begins with the discipline of small, consistent habits. Start your day with a victory. Wake up early and conquer the urge to stay in bed. This first win sets the tone for everything. Use the first hour of your day for reflection and training. Feed your mind with wisdom and your body with movement before the world wakes. Practice deep work. Like a samurai focused on a single duel, give your full attention to one task at a time without any distraction. The modern battlefield is the attention economy. Protect your focus as if it were your life, because it is the essence of your time. In your interactions, apply Rei and Jin. Listen more than you speak. Be the calm center in the middle of every corporate storm. Give people your full presence. Respect their time and their humanity. This is how you build a reputation of honor and true leadership. End your day with an evening reflection. Ask yourself, did I live according to my principles? Where did I falter, and how can I improve? Be honest in your self-assessment. This is Makoto in action. Every failure is a lesson, and every success is a reason for quiet gratitude. These 3 steps, morning routine, deep work, and evening reflection, are the modern rituals of the warrior. Follow them with unyielding loyalty and discipline. The path is simple, but it is not easy. That is why it is called a discipline. It requires your effort every single day. The world may be in a state of chaos, but your inner world must remain a fortress of peace and unshakable self-control. Remember the 8 principles. They are not just words. They are a way of being that will elevate you above the average and the ordinary. Train your mind like a samurai, think like a Stoic philosopher, and live your life like the true warrior you were born to be. You have the power to change your life. It starts with a single choice and a commitment to the discipline of the ancient code. Take ownership of your destiny. Declare your independence from the chaos. You are the master of your inner world, and nothing can change that. Don't forget to leave your affirmation in the comments. I master my life. Let the community know that you are on this path. Thank you for joining this journey. May your blade stay sharp and your heart stay calm as you conquer the challenges of today. See you at the peak of your character and the height of your discipline. Go forth and live with honor and absolute purpose.